Howdy y'all. I'm just going to go over how you set up the files on your desktop for the Photoshop lessons for the intro set of lessons. So I'm going to go over how you set the stuff up on your desktop, how you download it from Canvas. This will be generally true for a lot of the different stuff in my course. So I'm just going to go over how to find it and where to go from there. Typically in most of my Photoshop lessons at the very top, you'll be able to see access to the files. Now the files can be found one of two different ways. They'll either be directly from Canvas, so it's a pretty easy download process, or they're linked to a Google Drive, which is a little bit more involved. Now these intro lesson files are available on Canvas, so I'm going to go over how to get those. First, you navigate to the assignment page on Canvas, so that's where I am currently at. At the very top, I have the intro lesson files. I'm going to download them. There's two different ways you can do it. You can left click on the file and then download, or you can see this little arrow into a bracket. I'm going to left click that. That automatically starts the download process. You can see up here in the right hand corner, it's told me it's downloaded it. Now, when you download stuff from the internet, it automatically goes to your desktop folder, or sorry, into your downloads folder on your computer. So that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to go to this yellow manila folder on my taskbar right here. It's File Explorer. So I'm going to open it up with a left click of my mouse. And then here you see the window for your File Explorer. We want to go to the left hand side where we can see this Downloads tab. And here you can see everything you've downloaded on your computer, provided you haven't deleted it. So for me, today you can see I have my intro lessons. Now, one interesting part about this file is we can't use it straight away. You can see its type is compressed, or it's a zipped folder. So compressed and zipped folders are the same thing. And you can see this little icon right here. Now it's a little hard to see, so I'm going to make sure I get some extra large icons. And you can see it has this little zipper on it. That's also a visual way to tell that your stuff has been zipped up. Now there's two different ways you can go about unzipping it. You can double left click on it to kind of open it up, and then hopefully your computer's been set up to automatically unzip it. I really prefer left clicking it one time to make sure it's highlighted and selected, and then I'm going to right click with my mouse. I'm going to go about halfway down my menus, and you're going to see an option called Extract All. We're going to make sure that's highlighted, and then I'm going to left click on it. Now this window is going to pop up, and it's just telling us, hey, you're extracting this file into this new folder, and then you can edit the name right here. I'm leaving it the same by default. See, this is intro lessons. This is also called intro lessons. So I'm just going to extract it here. I'm just going to go down to the bottom right hand corner of the window that popped up, and I'm going to left click on the word extract. It's going to go through the process of extracting my files. Now by default it opens up a new window. If I go back to my downloads, you can see it right there. So before I go anywhere else, I'm going to close the new window that popped up, and I'm going to move these files that I just got into the location they need to go. So I like to Control X to cut it. You can also use this cut hotkey in the File Explorer, or you can right click on whatever you want to cut, find that little icon right there, hover over it, see it says cut, or you can just do Control X on your keyboard. Remember, Control is that bottom left hand key, CTRL, and then the letter X is an xylophone. And this cuts it. So you're not making a copy or anything like that. You're just taking the one copy you have, and now you're deciding where you want to place it. I'm going to put mine on my desktop. I already have a little favorites right here for my desktop on the left hand side of my Finder. But in case you don't have that, the way you get there is really simple. I'm already in my downloads folder. I go to this navigation bar up top, and you're going to look for the arrow that's pointing up. So with this arrow that's pointing up, I'm going to left click on it, and as you can see with this little pop-up that's right there, it says I'm going to go up to desktop. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to right click in any empty space, and I'm going to select my paste option, where you can see this little clipboard with the blue square. You can also do the hotkey Control V on your keyboard. It takes that copy we have and puts it onto our desktop. Now y'all should have a Photoshop project folder where you guys put your stuff. I don't have it yet on this desktop, so I'm just going to leave my stuff on my desktop. Y'all get to sort your stuff however you want. So I'd highly recommend you put it in that Photoshop project folder, but at the end of the day, it's up to you. I'm going to double left click to go inside the folder. And since this folder was created on macOS, it has this extra little stuff. We don't really care about that. We want to focus on this intro lessons right here. So I'm going to double left click on that. And then you can see Photoshop skills, student files needed. This is what we want. Double left click on that. And then right here, you can see all the different files we're going to be using for our lesson. How you open them is fairly simple. You should be able to right click on anything you see here. So I'm right clicking on parasailing because that's the first lesson. I'm going to right click on parasailing, open with, and I can choose another app. And then here, right at the top, you can see Adobe Photoshop 2024. And you can tell it to either always open or just once. I'm just going to click just once, so that way I keep my options open. And then here, you can see it opens Photoshop. And it's taking a little bit to load, and then there we are. Now, when I was at the splash or home screen of Photoshop, you guys can also see this open button right here. I can left click on this as well, and then from here I can navigate my computer. So I have my desktop right here, intro lessons, and then Photoshop skills, student files needed, and then I can select whatever I want from here. So I already have the parasailing open, so I'm just going to hit cancel. But if you don't yet, you can hit open to open it up. So I'm going to return to my parasailing, and then I'm ready to get started with that lesson. So this is how you can open pretty much anything in Photoshop if you want to. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope this has helped you out.